Is it because Henry Cavill jumps out and his blood ass naked in one scene?
It's because of fucking Jennifer. I fucking love that bitch.
She knows his ass in one scene, like, hey, what's up?
I can enjoy both, okay? Mac, I can enjoy both views. I can enjoy both fucking views. Thank you very much. I can enjoy.
Oh, this is freaking epic. Thank you! That was robbed! I was robbed, Angie! I'm still mad about that, but yeah, what happened? I don't really know what happened after the fight. You love that something
Sorry. Oh shit! There's an actual fucking belt, Mac. You've never given that to me. How many times have I won?
you know me, I'm mad. I'm crazy. Blah, blah. All right, I'm talking about all these arguments. Okay, I'm getting crap. Any y'all beat me in a time on the Mega Man X? Yes. Mega Man, not yet. Mega Man X, I got you.
The same fucking day it came out. Yes, I watched The Witcher.
Is it because Henry Cavill jumps out and his blood ass naked in one scene?
It's because of fucking Jennifer. I fucking love that bitch.
She knows his ass in one scene, like, hey, what's up?
I can enjoy both, okay? Mac, I can enjoy both views. I can enjoy both fucking views. Thank you very much.
All right, let's go.
Let's go. Hold on. Hello, everybody.
It's my dog.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the last call. Welcome one, welcome all. I appreciate it. I'm Mac. And this is Kat.
Hi.
And this is Random Airs. This is Random Arizona Dude.
Hi, everybody.
And today, and on this show, this is the last call where we drink and be married. So
You sound like you have so much enthusiasm right now.
I know.
I have I am just like, I'm sorry, guys. I have just been, as soon as I got home, I had to go on a trip, which I was forced to go on a trip. I was forced.
Mhm.
Under
You know what
my
he
own
sounds
will.
like?
Yeah.
What?
I was taken, so I
He
just feel,
No.
he sounds like if he's not here, he's not gonna be able to pay his rent.
yeah,
Like that's what that sounds like.
yeah.
Like, sorry
was-
guys, I gotta be here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta be here. Yeah, damn it.
You do because it's your fucking show, guy.
I know, right? Yeah.
You don't have a
But anyway,
choice.
It
But
really
anyway,
is.
you do know this show. If y'all don't know what the last call is, it's literally there is no script, no filter. We just literally talk and drink and have fun.
None of our
And
shows are scripted.
and sometimes we translate for men.
Hell no.
Yeah, sometimes we do that.
Yeah, we try. All right. So, Karen, you said you got a subject.
I do actually.
Go ahead.
So I don't know how many of y'all play like city builders, but there's this one on Steam called Fabledom. And basically it is a like cutesy little city builder. Kind of medieval, fantasy themed. So how they put fairy tales into it is once you level up a few levels, you can get what's called a hero. And it is a military unit. And you can level up that hero, attach perks to it, and you'll send it out to do encounters. And these encounters are actually where the fairy tale aspect gets brought in, because you can go do like the lost glass slipper or like girl in a red hood, and things like that. And so like with the glass slipper, you'll have to choose between, all right, am I gonna look for the owner and get more nobility, or am I going to sell it and get coin? So it's interesting things like that. And they're coming out with the next update on February 1st. It's called Wedding in a Chateau. So they're adding a couple more, like quite a few more features actually. They're adding the castle building. So you have, of course, levels of nobility, and I guess rank with your little people. You'll start out with commoner or peasants. You start out with peasants, and then eventually you'll be able to build what's called, I think they're called condominiums, and commoners will be able to live in these condominiums. I guess now with this new update, we'll be able to get nobles that will live in the castle. So you can get bonuses for your kingdom. You can get nobles who can work in the palaces to provide those bonuses. However, the nobles can only be recruited through different challenges and events. And then they're also adding in the third date options because, of course, your character is like a prince or princess or just royalty for like non-binary. And so you can court other prince or princesses that you'll find within the realm. And so now they're adding the third date, which comes with unique structures, its own features connected to the date's objectives. And after you've completed the third date is when you can finally get married, throw the feast, and get a really strong bonus for the kingdom. And yeah, so there's a lot of other features that are going to be added. More military units. They're adding bridges so your fablings don't get wet when crossing the river. And then they're adding a new resource as well. So yeah. Are you even listening?
I'm listening.
Did you both really just tune me out?
No, it's just I'm looking at the stream and it says Baldur's Gate 3, and we're not playing fucking Baldur's Gate 3 on Twitch.
No, it says we're just chatting.
Okay, now it's saying we're just chatting. Okay, why does it say Baldur's Gate 3? We're not playing
I'm
Baldur's Gate
glad
3.
my topic was so entertaining for you both that one walked away and the other just completely fucking ignored me.
For the record, I was listening, but A, I
Mhm.
needed to get another drink because this is last call and my current drink is almost out. And B, I had to pee, and I don't think you wanted me to bring the microphone with me for that particular party.
Let's do it. I would have done it. You don't know me. Hey, I'm still listening, cat.
What?
However, as soon as while you were talking about the game, for the record, I pulled it up on Steam and started looking through it as you were describing it.
What do you think?
Well, I see that you own it, and another friend of mine wishes for it. When you said city builders, my brain kind of went more towards like Sim City.
Yeah.
However,
It's more basic than that.
it is, but that's okay because sometimes
Yeah.
Sim City.
It's more of
gets
a
little
cozy
shitty.
city builder, which I like. Because
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, me too. Because I love games like SimCity, but they can and still get stressful.
Yeah.
Very much so, especially in later stages. When you're trying to upgrade everything and figure out where everything goes, you're having to delete entire sections of your city to rebuild it. This is way more less stress. It's just a cute little chill city builder game with some fun other aspects to it. And
Yeah,
I
I might
don't
too.
think it's very expensive.
It's $15.
Yeah.
I might come back and wish list it later when a little more content drops for it.
I mean, new content is dropping next week.
I'll review it.
Okay.
That's one of those where I want to test it a little bit before I play it, so I might see if there's like a free play weekend or something that comes up.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard of anything. I think they're still relatively new. Like, I don't think this game came out that long ago, but I don't really know. I just got it like a month ago.
Mhm.
Oh, it's actually almost a year old now. Interesting.
So, I don't know, Kat. I don't know if Al was in the chat. I don't know if she is, but I feel like she's like lurking, and so look. I'm gonna warn y'all about a certain game that is popped up in the stream before. I'm gonna warn you about this because I feel like I need the world to be warned about this game. Do not play Baldur's Gate 3. Here's why. It is crack. And
Yes, it is.
It is so crack. It is definitely crack.
I wouldn't know. I can't get it yet.
Well, good. Don't play it because it's an addiction. It's really bad. And
I want it, but it'll just be another solo player game for me.
I know, but see, that's what the thing about it is. Once you play it with somebody, it's addicting as fuck. And
Who am I gonna play it with, Mac? Though, like, who am I gonna play it with?
You can play with me and with me. And Al, we got a game. I'm just saying, don't do it. It's an addiction. You do not need to play it.
No, that game is a motherfucking masterpiece. It will grab you.
Only heard good things about it.
It's spectacular.
I'm not gonna lie, I really like that you can fuck other characters.
Oh, yeah, that's a whole.
and
if you stream it, if you stream it, put it on streamer mode because you go weenie in with one character and you're suddenly banned from Twitch for 90 fucking days.
Yeah, did you learn this the hard way, Arizona dude?
No, I've watched others. I'm smart enough to check for streamer modes in games with explicit warnings. I know better.
well, on the game it gives you the option to turn off nudity and all that. So you
You put it in streamer mode. That's
Yeah, I stream from I stream from PlayStation, so I did that.
I don't really stream anymore except for this podcast.
Yeah, I mean,
well, then in that case, look at all the pixel fucking genitals you want, kid. Go for it.
Yeah.
Like, but also the reason why I think if you watched our streams, we did Baldur's Gate drunk, and then we played Baldur's Gate. And the funny thing about it is, and if Al was here, she could defend herself, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Owl literally killed an innocent man two times in a row. Like,
good for her.
It was Kat. It was funny as hell. Like
I'm not.
I was sitting there talking with Scott, and I was sitting there like, hey, yeah. And then Owl thought, hey, this is a good idea. Let's freeze the. I'm gonna use a blizzard attack, and hopefully it won't kill the guy. He did a blizzard attack, and it froze the guy to death. And I was like, oh yes. And I was sitting there like I was sitting there telling her like, It's okay, Howard. There's no way in hell you're gonna mess up again. Well,
Well,
Owl thought, yeah, exactly. Owl thought,
well,
hey, why don't we use a fire? Why don't I use a firebolt and hopefully I can free? How about I use the firebolt on this barrel? Obviously, it ain't filled with anything flammable. Nope, it was full with explosive, and it blew the whole thing up, and the person was dead. It was comedy at the highest power. I laughed my motherfucking ass off when I saw that explosion. Like, I was like, oh crap, this is so good. Oh man, I love it. I love it. But once again, crack. Yeah, it's not, it's whack.
yo, I had never even heard of Larian Studios until that game launched, because the last two Baldur's Gates, well, the last two good Baldur's Gates, let me fix that, were made by a company called Black Isle, who was also responsible for the first two Fallouts. And those were spectacular in their day and age. What the hell is going on, Mac?
What was wrong?
Oh, never mind. You're just yawning. I thought the dog bit you and you were like yawning or yelling, and the mic
No, I
was
was
muted. I
yawning,
couldn't
I
tell
was
what the fuck
yawning.
was going on.
No, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm yawning.
Okay. Yeah, the first two Baldur's Gates were also spectacular, but there were no virtual dicks on screen. That didn't happen.
Yeah.
There was no e-pornography. But otherwise it still had a great sense of humor. And
Well-
there's characters. Minsk and Boo from the first two Baldur's Gates are in BG3. I haven't encountered them yet, but Jaheira from the first two Baldur's Gates is back. So I'm kind of excited to eventually get that way.
Yeah. I mean, the only knock I will say against it is the fact that you cannot name your character as derogatory. Like, I literally I tried to name my character, look at my cock, and it was.
I would not count that as a mark against it.
Yeah, that is a
No.
mark. That is a mark.
I'm pretty sure most games have that feature.
Yeah, they do.
I was
Yeah.
gonna name myself Face Fucker or Milf Fucker.
So there is a game that you name your character, and one of the NPCs in the game pronounces most of the dirty things you call your character.
I want this game.
Fallout 4.
Okay, I will name myself Milf Fucker.
You can well, it doesn't pronounce he doesn't pronounce everything, but it's because they had to script it because it's spoken. But
yeah, I was gonna call myself Milk Daddy. I really
no,
that's not
that's not there. But I think I know one of the two words, if I remember, two of the words I remember that were pre-recorded that the robotic butler that does talk to you says one of the nicknames is Boobies. And I think the other one is Fuckface. That I remember.
I did name. So the character I did name myself was Look at My BBFC. And then and the other character I named myself, I just was like, fuck it, I'm fucking pissed. So I dazzled his hair a little bit red, and I thought he looks like somebody I know, so I named him Rick James.
So the other game or in Fallout 4
this is true. I did name him Rick James.
When the robotic butler pronounces boobies, he actually pronounces it with a bit of an inflection. So he says like, "Good morning, Mr. Boobies," because it's like a robot with an English accent. It's funny as shit. So if you look up,
somebody in the chat said Codsworth. Oh,
Codsworth, yeah, that's Codsworth.
Codsworth. That's his name.
The robot butler's name is Codsworth. Hi, Holly. That's my baby sister.
Holly, how's it going?
Aww.
Codsworth. So hold on, can you name yourself Codsworth? I think Cat's like shit.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing with Fallout 4. Since it's not online, you can name yourself whatever the fuck you want. They don't care. But most proper names and a handful of like dirty or vulgar words were actually programmed into Codsworth.
Was cock programmed in there?
It was a list. There was like 20 or 30 vulgar things you could name your character that he could pronounce. I don't remember them all. Because Fallout 4 came out a long time ago in gaming terms.
Yeah, I got it when it came out. I was alive then.
I want to be.
You remember your first beer?
Barely.
No, I do actually. My first legal drink was at
Legal.
Chili's. Legal drink.
Oh
right?
shit!
When I turned 21 was at Chili's. And then before that, my first drink was at some random ass house party.
Her
Oh,
21st birthday.
I don't remember when we started drinking first, but I remember we had like screwdrivers at the end of the night. So
her 21st birthday all 9 minutes ago.
29.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait. Repeat your age again?
29.
You're lying to me.
No, Mac was there.
Well done, you. I can't shit on that. Good job, kid.
Mac was there at my birthday this year.
I guess
He
I can't say
knows.
kid. I would not have guessed you were
No,
creeping up on
I'm
30.
almost
Well
30.
done.
I
Well,
have less
I-
than 365 days.
I will drink to that shit.
And you know
Let's
what? I will
fucking go.
actually invite you down here for my my death to my 20s party.
Oh, I'll get shit faced on a 30th party.
Yeah. Death to
We'll
my
have
20s
fun.
is the official theme of my 30th birthday.
Well, I was trying to.
This one has actually kind of been thought out for years. Like, I have no idea what I'm gonna fucking do, but it's a party called Death to My 20s, and everybody has to come in like funeral attire. Now, that does not mean funeral attire for America. So, if you want to
Yeah, I
get
would-
creative and come in
I know
like
what I'll do.
funeral attire from some kind of anime,
You know what I'm
funeral
gonna dress
attire from
like?
some other fucking country.
I'm gonna dress like a plague doctor from the fucking medieval times.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm hoping for that kind of fucking energy.
I got
that
you.
too. Like
I'll get
things
one.
that represent death too, fully welcomed.
Or maybe I'll be a thick Grim Reaper with a scythe, except the scythe will have, I don't know, I'll figure some shit out. We'll figure it out. I got
Be a rainbow Grim Reaper. That would be cute and
it.
funny.
Ooh,
I'm gonna dress up like the Undertaker.
Like for Pride.
a fabulous Grim Reaper.
Yeah. That
All
would
right.
be so great.
Holly
I
I
would
would
Helm
fucking love it.
Holly
I'm
Helm
gonna
will
dress
help me
up
out
like
with
the
that.
Undertaker just to piss you off.
What?
I'm gonna dress up like the Undertaker just to piss you off.
Why would that piss me off? That's the theme of the party.
Fuck! Damn it! Fucking shit.
Girl, that
Mac,
pisses
your
you with the theme of the party.
gap of logic not like now just astounded me so much it gave me gas.
I'm
Like,
glad I
I-
can't smell it.
So
Yeah, you are.
so, Kat, can I talk about what happened on New Year's, your 29th birthday?
Oh, how bad is it?
Oh, it was fun.
God.
So
Okay.
here's the
Yeah, I
deal.
mean, you left before the bad shit happened, so yeah,
Oh,
go
I
ahead.
did. I was asleep. So so here's the deal.
Time for another drink.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But here's the deal. What happened was
Well, you gotta wait until he gets back because he hasn't heard the story. I was there.
Yeah, you were there. You were there.
Okay, he can hear.
All right. So here's the deal. So I come in there and it's about to be New Year's. So New Year's is counting down. And I'm sitting in there at I'm in the Black Potion just chilling, having fun. And then I'm like, where's Kat? And Kat is underneath the tables.
I
eating
was.
fucking grapes. And
I
I'm like,
was.
what the fuck are you doing? It's like, it's a tradition. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah, and you know, it has not improved my luck whatso fucking ever.
Let me tell you something.
Because no, let me tell you this, Arizona dude. On a Wednesday, I found out my dog had cancer. On that Sunday, I got rear-ended by an uninsured motorist.
Ooh.
Yeah, I got a double whammy, dude. Like my luck has not improved. The tradition is shit.
Well, for what it's worth, I just poured extra Jameson Black Barrel into this cocktail for you, kid.
Cheers to that.
Here's the thing: when you get up and walk away to go pour yourself a cocktail, and the sentence starts out with, "I was at a party and Kat was under a table." I
Think someone's
expected
on
that.
the table?
No, more scandalous things have happened under many tables at many women's parties. So let's be very clear. When you said under the table eating grapes, I was like, that took a completely fucking different turn than I expected it to. Now, it's a better turn. It's a better turn.
I
Okay.
don't know.
Because I would not want the things to happen to you under a table at a party, because those are the things that follow you for your life and make you lose jobs and shit. So like, I'm glad that the story went to eating grapes, but
How does shit under a table make you lose jobs? Who does? Okay, the only thing I can think of is like banging your boss or doing some hardcore drugs. And I'm like, why
or
would you do the drugs under the table? You do those in the bathroom.
if you do any look, I'm a little bit older. Maybe I've been a few more sketchy places than you have.
Maybe.
There's a joke. Okay, we've all heard of the illustrious British comedian Mr. Bean. Yes.
Yes.
I haven't
Okay.
seen anything of his, but yeah.
That's okay. He was doing a sketch years ago where he was the awkward, drunk best friend and best man at someone's bachelor party. No, it wasn't at a bachelor party. It was at the wedding. And he was reading a story about what happened at the bachelor party. And he said the following lines, just to give you an idea of things that happen under tables to women at parties. And he says, what were those two girls doing under that table? And why did they need a whole tube of toothpaste? Cat's face is worth that shitty line. So anyway, I'm just saying.
It. No, I was
Shady
not
things.
doing that.
Shady things happen under tables, kid. Trust me.
God,
Yeah, it was
no.
like-
I go to a car or a fucking broom closet.
Atta girl.
I have some class, bitch.
That's right. Be a classy bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. I go to the bathroom, so
Ew.
it's
You're getting a
Ew.
blowjob next to where you shit?
clean.
Wait, no.
It's not.
He no, hold on. He didn't. He said he goes to the bathroom. I think we indicated solo.
I mean,
Look, I'm not saying I'm any better. I've been solo for a long goddamn time. I'm just
there's
saying.
nothing wrong with the bathroom going solo, but there have been times where I went through there with somebody, but I'm not. That's
I
another
mean, that was
story.
the direction of the conversation.
See,
I don't
so
go to the broom closet or the car
twice.
solo.
What? Hey, you get it where you got to get it. Sometimes that button gets flicked and you got to shut it off. It just is what it is.
No.
Look. I'm ex-United States Army. I've had the itch in weird places and I had to deal with it. Okay, I'm just saying. When I say itch, I don't mean clinical itch. I mean that magical
I know.
itch. Not the one that requires a shot at the free clinic. If y'all don't highlight that, I'm going to be furious.
There we are.
Yeah, we are. Oh, look, Max
Oh,
Couch is talking.
I'm gonna have to find and then send you a TikTok.
I might be getting a TikTok soon.
You should get a TikTok.
My ancient, I think I'm just going to use it for Twitch highlights, but yeah, I think I'm going to get a TikTok.
Oh, dude, just wait until you start scrolling the For You page and it becomes like attuned to you. You'll get called out on all your shit.
I'm fine with getting called out because I just ignore people anyway.
It's very great.
You need to be there's an understanding most people don't realize about media, and that's that even bad publicity is good publicity as long as you know how to deal with it. But I say like raunchy and filthy and off the wall shit, but since I don't say anything that's socio-politically incendiary, there's nothing I can get called out on, so I don't care.
Or sexist per se.
I don't say anything sexist. I shit on everyone equally.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not prejudiced. I'm just a prick. Like, I'm just mean.
There you go. What is that cup today? Which is this cup?
Mine?
So many cups. Yeah, you have so many cups. I'm always
I do.
interested by your cups.
I do have a lot of drinking.
I feel like we
apparatuses,
need to
that's true.
compare cup collections.
You might
like,
not be
I feel
anywhere
like-
near me.
Probably not, because I probably don't have as much like cupboard space. But
So I got this. This is actually one of the first glass cups I bought right after I got out of the army.
Cup Wagon Soda.
Yeah, so it's a soda company that's here, or it was. I don't know
Oh.
if they're in operation anymore, but I
Oh.
like it because it's a Big Tin Prospectors mug, and it's
Yeah, that's really
it's
cool.
big.
I don't have one of those. I don't
and
have
they
like a tin.
yeah.
I have quite a few like coffee mugs and like things that are technically coffee mugs that
I have a lot of
could
coffee
be
mugs.
construed as bowls.
Mhm.
And have been used as cereal bowls, but most of them are nerd themed.
Yes, the
Other-
vast majority of my super cool drinkware is nerd themed.
Yeah, it's either like Disney or I have a Batman and I have a Superman. Or I have my one mug, or it's not a stein, it's not nearly that big. But it's like medieval kind of. It's like got dragons on it. You've probably seen me drink out of
Yeah,
it on
I
the
think
show
I've seen it on
before.
your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got this. This was right after I got out. There's a festival that happens, used to happen annually, not far from where I live in a city here in Arizona called Glendale. There's a Glendale in like 20
Yeah.
different states.
I totally
um,
know Glendale, Arizona. That's
yeah,
where
this-
Taylor Swift played.
Yes. I know. I stayed the fuck out of Glendale. Not anything with Taylor Swift, but that city was goddamn crowded.
Hey, she boosted the economy though.
She did. Yeah, I know the arena she played at, but they have an annual holiday festival where a bunch of local businesses get together and do like tents and shit for a couple weeks in downtown Glendale called Glendale Glitters. It was one of the first public events I
that's
attended
cool.
after I got out of the army, and this
That's
booth
really
was there,
cool.
and
So
I was
it's
like,
a bunch of like homemade stuff and like handcrafted. That's really cool.
yeah, there's a local candy company here. They're one of the reasons I'm going to die fat. And they're called Soretas, and they were right next to this booth, and they do candy apples, and they'll do chocolate caramel or 2 or 3 other types of candy coating, and they will dip it in like 30 different kinds of fucking candy on top of that. M&Ms, fucking peanuts, sprinkle with. God, I'm gonna die
When
fat.
does this take place? When is
The
when-
The
what
holidays,
time?
like November, December-ish. It moves a little bit each year, but it's called Glendale Glitters.
Okay.
I got a couch
That's
folks
something.
can crash on if you want to travel, but that's
Dude,
it. 'Cause I have a
I've
one.
been. I need to stop looking at Expedia because I know I can't afford a trip right now, and I'm probably not going to be able to afford one this year while I'm trying to pay down all of my debt to get completely debt free.
Well, I mean,
I get
I did offer you a trip, but you said, "Nah, I'm doing something." But I understand.
When?
I said we're going to Houston.
I'm not driving to Houston, bro.
Ah, damn it! It's not that far for you.
I'm not even going. I'm not. Okay, so this is like how much I'm cutting back. Is I'm not going to San Japan this year, which is the big anime festival in September. And I'm not going to the Texas Renaissance Fair this year, which is in Houston.
No.
I'll tell you what. If you decide to come down here and you're comfortable crashing on a really comfy couch and hanging out with my really cool ass cat.
Oh, fuck yeah.
I mean, my place is raggedy, but everything's intact just because it's an old beat up building. But
I just got to check flights and shit.
Well, don't worry, Kat.
But
on my way to Houston, I'll check up on you. Don't worry.
our Renaissance Festival in Phoenix is actually pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, when is that too?
It's
coming up though, right?
Yes, that's actually a cheaper travel season. It's a plan for later, but let me.
Yeah, because I know I actually have a friend who's going to work that this year, I think.
Arizona Renaissance Festival. Let me look at what it's going to be this year. February 3rd to March 31st.
Oh, okay, that'd be like a next year plan.
Yeah, that's
There's
some
no way I
time
can
out.
do that this year.
Well, Kat, like I said, on my way to Houston, I will come visit you. So don't worry.
Where are you flying into, Mac?
Flying to Houston.
So how would you be able to come check on me on your way into Houston if you're flying into Houston?
Well, what I mean is there are ways you can connect your flight because I could fly to San Antonio and then fly to Houston.
That is such a waste.
That's a
I know.
yeah. That's
You
a
wanna know
big
what I
That's a
did?
roundabout.
huge fucking waste.
Okay, hold up, time out.
And
There-
all
Uh-oh.
likelihood, all right, and all
Ah.
likelihood, you're either going to be flying in at the butt ass crack in the middle of the night, which I'm going to be fucking asleep, or
No,
you're going to be flying in the middle of the day when I'm still at work.
No. What I'll do is I'll fly on Saturday to San Antonio and then fly out from San Antonio that night and go to Houston on a Sunday. That's what I was planning on doing.
I don't mean to
When-
shit in anyone's cornflakes, but that's a long roundabout ass way either way, just
Yeah,
to check on
bro.
someone.
Don't even worry about it.
This year I was. Y'all know how friendly I am. I went from South Carolina to Oklahoma to visit a friend, to San Antonio to visit another friend. That's how much a friend I am.
I'm not questioning your level of frienditude. I'm just fucking saying that's a big fucking. You do what you do, boo.
And I'm not gonna lie, I had fun. I got to visit some new places, so I got to cross off Oklahoma off my list.
Ew.
I crossed Oklahoma off my list, and I've never even been there.
Good. Cheers to you, Arizona, dude. Eat your
But
sandwich.
I know you hate Oklahoma for some odd reason. I don't understand Texas and Oklahoma.
1, because it's a shitty ass state. 2, because my ex-husband is from there. 3, my ex-husband's family is from there. And 4, they have fucking tornadoes.
Oh, you want to know 5? It's Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Your weed they got free weed though.
No, they don't.
You can smoke weed down here.
Oh,
I have more
in
interest.
Oklahoma?
I have more interesting shit in the Circle K around the corner than Oklahoma has as a whole fucking state.
Megan don't listen to this. She's gonna cuss. What the fuck?
Anybody can cuss me out. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
Oklahoma.
no, recreational marijuana use is illegal in Oklahoma. Possession of any amount of marijuana is subject to fines and a prison sentence.
Look, Oklahoma. We're gonna flatten this out right now.
Although that
Oklahoma
says
is a
it
gigantic.
legalized it. Although I don't think 30 states have legalized medical marijuana, have they? That sounds like a little
Yeah, I was about to say
excessive.
that.
I don't know. I'm gonna tell you this. Oklahoma.
Well, actually, maybe you can. Maybe that was an old.
I have
one.
no clue. Look, Oklahoma is basically okay. If you go to like
No,
the-
recreational remains illegal.
if you
Sorry.
go to the whitest, shitty, like I don't mean conservative reasonable, I mean like deep right wing. If you go to the shittiest right wing, all white suburb in the United States of America, its front yard is pretty much just Oklahoma, except Oklahoma's bigger. That's it.
If you want to like go somewhere where weed is legal, Colorado, Washington,
Arizona.
New York State, Arizona.
Look,
Like,
okay, you
there's
know what?
so many other places.
You know what
that are
Oklahoma's
actually
purpose
legal.
is? Oklahoma's purpose is to be there so we can like shit on it. Okay, that's
Yeah.
it. It's a content creation
agree
hub.
with
It's
that.
not. It has no value as a state.
I agree with that.
It's a front yard. It's a plain ass suburban milk toast
Not
ass
even, because
front
sometimes
fucking
front
yard.
yards are fun.
That's true. Sometimes suburban front yards have like really good ass barbecues and parties and shit. That's
Yeah.
true. Oklahoma is just there. Actually, I don't know why.
Oklahoma's the dump.
Oklahoma is the shitty backyard of Texas because
There
Texas
you go.
because
Sh- Okay, no. Oklahoma is one of those shitty ass yards that has all that junk in it that never
And-
gets fucking used and it's all
and-
rusted.
and
You can be
dog
South
poop.
Carolina.
And dog shit and there's this
Dogs.
crazy ass dog barking
Yep.
all the
Oh.
fucking time.
and meth.
Yes.
You can
Lots
be
of
South
it.
Carolina. I thought
Lots
that was
of
here.
that.
I thought that was New Mexico for some odd reason.
Well, actually, meth is kind of everywhere. We have plenty of it in
yeah,
Phoenix
we're
too. That's
South
true.
Carolina like king of that now because we suck. Like, South
Actually,
Carolina.
you know what's speaking of meth, you know what's funny? Is Holly Helm still in here? No, it looks like she is here. Okay, so me and Holly Helm were playing Fallout 76, and there's an event. It's a moonshine jamboree, right? And it's just a hoedown where you're making moonshine and defending it. But here's the thing, right? So Holly lives in a really rural ass part of Texas. And I made a joke live during a stream while we were doing this moonshine jamboree defense event. I said, "Hey, everybody, this is just like around the corner from Holly Helm's house." And she goes, "Yeah, except they make meth." I was like, bam, youngster nailed it. You all should follow Holly, by the way, in the chat here on Twitch. She does stream on Twitch TV, and she's fucking adorable as shit. Y'all need to go follow
What
Holly.
does she play?
Uh,
Stream.
Honkai Star Rail, Genshin Impact. We just got her playing Valheim. We're probably gonna get her playing Deep Rock Galactic, and she also plays a lot of Switch games like Pokemon, the current Pokemon Scarlet Violet, etc.
yeah. Holly, don't play Baldur's Gate 3. It's crap.
We did a cooperative stream actually.
Fuck. I said don't play Baldur's Gate 3. That's crack. That's
No,
crack.
she does. She actually does a Sunday game with her Australian friends.
Damn it! I told you for the ditch. It's not. Do I have to do a commercial? This is your mind on Baldur's Gate. This is your mind. This is your mind on Baldur's Gate.
This is your reminder that Hogwarts Legacy got shit on at the Game Awards.
Yeah, well, as it should have. No,
It
the
was
game.
a good game. I'm not saying
Yes.
it should have won Game of the Year. Not what I'm
Yes.
saying.
I'm not
Baldur's
saying
Gate
Baldur's Gate got
absolutely
3 is a
fucking
bad
deserved
game.
that.
I'm just saying it's.
But I think it should have been nominated in something. Like at least
Um,
nominated in something, not
that's
even
the whole-
necessarily nominated in Game of the Year.
I don't really agree or disagree. That's the whole like it's attached to J.K. Rowling, and she's been saying really shitty shit. And unfortunately, it's a complicated issue to talk about. Is the problem? No, I agree. I saw it. It looked fun. It looked cool. Like I'm not a Potter person at all. So, but I looked at it. I was like, oh, this looks fun.
So you're not a pothead?
Unfortunately, it's attached to a bunch of crazy shit I don't want to be involved with. So I didn't even bother to try
So,
it. No, I'm not a
random
pothead.
Arizona dude. You're
I-
saying you're not a pothead. You're not a pothead.
Mac, I need you to understand. I'm already thick with 4 C's. If I start smoking pot, I'm going to eat an entire buffet. And I don't mean the food, I mean the building.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's
That's
so
super
rare.
fair.
Okay. I can already eat like a garbage disposal on crack.
Dude,
I-
have you been to K-Pot? You
No,
guys
but
have
there,
K-Pot restaurants there?
we do have Korean authentic like Korean and Korean barbecue places. There's actually a Korean barbecue and noodle joint right around the corner. I'll take anyone to when they come into town. It's called Cup Bop. It's actually a chain, but they have one here. And it is fucking delicious.
Dude, I'm down to try that. We got a new restaurant right up the street from me called K-Pot, and they have Korean barbecue and K-Pot, where it's you cook the meats in the broth yourself.
It's like a
All
hot
you
pot kind of.
eat- Yeah, hot pot, I guess it's called. So yeah, it's so fucking good. And they have imitation crab on the menu.
I love
And
imitation
that,
crab.
like, dude, I just fucking get that for like
I'll
2
fuck up
hours.
imitation crab for hours before I eat regular crab. I will hammer some
Dude,
imitation crab.
right? Dude, it's so good.
No, they actually, and I'll tell you what, for the Asian food scene, if y'all ever come into town, there's a Japanese place right around the corner, owned and operated by actual Japanese folks, as in from the factory, not second, third, fourth, 10th generation American. Super friendly, whole 9 yards. They do Japanese food. They do sushi rolls right around the corner. It's called King Salmon, and it's right next to a beer place that has 80 items on tap at any given time. It's also really inexpensive, and you can get your food from wherever and take it into the beer place because they don't care, because they don't have a food service regulation. Yeah, but I'll fuck up most Asian food in fucking quantity.
Right.
Yeah.
So speaking of Taylor Swift, somebody has learned football.
Yes, I have. And go Chiefs on Sunday. I'm so sorry that your Buccaneers got kicked out. I don't even think we did it. Did we even do it? It wasn't even us, was it?
Fuck you.
Doesn't matter. I'm just happy that Mac's team lost.
Why do you want my team to lose?
I'm honestly just happy that Simone Biles' husband lost from the Green Bay Packers. Because fuck that guy.
Well, hold on, time out. Hold on. I know why you don't. I know why.
Arizona dude knows. Arizona
No.
dude knows
Hey,
what
I know
I'm
why
talking
you don't
about
like
right
the
now.
Buccaneers. I know why you don't like the Buccaneers.
Because they're not the Chiefs, the Eagles,
No,
or the
it's
Lions
because of
right
Baker
now.
Mayfield. It's Baker
I don't
Mayfield.
know who that is.
He's a quarterback from Oklahoma. This guy also goes
fuck
back.
that, yeah.
Well, that's another reason. That's
Yeah,
another
that's
reason.
just another reason.
Mac,
Comes full circle. Oklahoma.
How do we describe Mac's intuition so close yet so far away?
Nah, no, it was funny. We were in the chat, and then Kat was like, "Your Buccaneers are gonna lose tonight." I was like, "Okay, I'm just happy to be here. Yeah, that's cool. Your Buccaneers are going down. Cool."
Hey, they won that game, but they
We beat
lost
the
the next one.
Kat,
All right?
we
I was just
beat
a
the-
little too early.
Yeah, we beat the shit out of them.
Why
Like that
are
was
you
nice.
looking at me like a goddamn owl?
Cause she knows we beat the shit out the Philadelphia Eagles.
Oh no, it's Loki. It's
We beat the
the
shit
old
out of
black
them.
cat.
We shit
Yeah,
on.
well, you know what? Fuck you for ending Jason Kelsey's season early.
Boom, 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 ba, da, 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 da.
That man deserved it.
I don't care.
Have you seen Kelsey documentary?
Look,
Dude, you need to see it. It'll make you cry.
I think.
Have you guys seen this cat?
Kat, I
He's
think
so
here's my
cute.
thing, Kat. I'm not saying when. Here's my thing. Here's my thing, Kat, and you know this is gonna happen. When Taylor Swift dumps Kelsey.
No, don't say that.
When-
When,
I
so
think
happy.
when-
No, I want them to last. Don't
the
say
only-
that.
The only thing I care about is the song she's gonna make.
Okay.
Why don't we
so-
hope for a happy love album? Like,
While
why
I'm-
don't we want a happy love album?
While I'm actually on Team Swift, there is a joke that I found
Because
to
you
be
are
entirely.
a Swiftie now.
Yep,
Say it.
out of pure spite. I'm a Swiftie out
It
of pure
doesn't
spite.
matter. You are
Nonetheless,
a Swiftie.
nonetheless.
And Katie loves you for
He
it.
does.
That cat is also a Swiftie.
Yes, he is. So anyway, there is a joke that I find rather funny. There was a picture of Taylor Swift and Mr. Kelsey, and she was leading him by the hand at some party, and it said, "Oh, look, Taylor leading her next breakup album by the hand. I thought that was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
It's funny, but I really do hope they don't break up. They seem
They're-
so cute together.
no, I'm
They
not
actually
saying-
are. They actually are kind of cute. Now,
good
that being
couple.
I
said,
don't know
not
if
saying
you
they're a
saw
good
any
couple,
of the
I just know it's
pictures
gonna
or
happen.
clips from the brief view we got of her interacting with Jason. I thought that was fucking great.
I mean, I saw the
so-
picture that I shared in our Discord. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, here's the thing. I honestly would have only wished Taylor Swift anything negative under two circumstances with her current man. And that would be as if he played for the 49ers or the Jets.
That's fair.
Because I hate both of those teams and their
Or
communities.
Oklahoma. Wait, does Oklahoma even have an
Why you
NFL
want- hold
team?
on, so why you hate my team?
Does
Which team?
Oklahoma even have an NFL team?
No.
Not that I would
Oh, thank God.
acknowledge.
No.
Okay, so wait. Which team are we talking about, Mac? You changed channels a lot.
Well, look, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan.
Okay.
I didn't say Buccaneers.
Okay, cool. Why are you
I
so
said-
happy when my team lost?
I said 49ers and Jets. That's nowhere fucking
Oh,
near
okay.
Because
Tampa
I
Bay.
was happy because your team knocked out the fucking Eagles.
Look, hold up, time out. Pat, let's go through
Time
a
out. Yeah,
history
time out.
lesson.
Time out.
Let me explain to you why. I don't-
Timeout. Did I just
Let me
break, Mac? What the
Let me
fuck?
explain. Let
He
me
just-
explain.
It's not that
why-
hard, bro.
But no, I
No,
need
it's
to tell you.
apparently not.
I'm going to tell you why
Mac,
I don't
offline.
give no fucks about the Eagles. Let me explain to you. The hatred of the Eagles.
Give it a minute
go
while he
back
give it a minute while he
long
sounds it out.
before.
Folks.
I'm telling you, Pat, if you have any history between Bucks and the Eagles fans, we hate each other more than anything. So that game was a rivalry game. No matter how you put it, we hate them and they
I don't
sure as
know.
hell hate us. So when we kicked their ass, it felt so good. It was like, well, we whooped their ass
And
again.
karma came for
Yeah,
you
me
the
too.
next weekend.
The next weekend, I didn't feel bad. I wanted to whoop the Eagles' ass because I got sick and tired of Jalen Hurts sitting there talking about Bible scriptures. Like,
See?
other day
Even the
was
dog thinks you're full of shit, man.
No.
He's like, "Shut up,
Still
Daddy."
No, I taught Russian the ways of the Buccaneer.
I'm
Mhm.
sure. I'm sure. It certainly looks that way.
He knows it. Hey, go Bucks. Go Bucks.
Are
Hold on.
you a Chiefs fan, Rush? Are you an Eagles fan?
A cheese.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I'm obviously a cheese fan, but I mean the actual dairy product.
What is Chiefs is a dairy product?
Oh, Chiefs. I thought you said cheese.
No. Obviously, I like cheese too, but no, Chiefs, as in the football team.
Speaking of, that's another place that I just discovered as a landmark here in Phoenix that I didn't know about for years. There is a deli that they apparently make bomb ass sandwiches and cold cuts and everything, but apparently they highly specialize in cheese. Right up fucking yonder on the train, 3 stops.
Yonder. Nice.
Sorry, occasionally it
No,
happens. Listen,
this
I
was
lived
a
in the
dis-
South.
No, it reminds me of a debate that me and an ex-friend had not that long ago. And it was like, what is like, oh, what were we saying? It was like right up the street or just down the street?
Actually, I can explain that.
Yeah, you can you? You can, because you understand that they're two very different distances.
Well, so up and down, depending on where you were, could also mean distance. But actually, the funny thing is, up traditionally, and there's layers to this explanation, but up traditionally meant northerly to westerly, and down meant southerly to easterly.
Yeah, so I meant up the road as in it was like
But it's a longer distance.
2 exits or the next exit.
Mhm.
He meant down the road as it was like a couple miles.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the difference between you, y'all, and Ewans.
Yeah.
That's the difference. No, occasionally I go into Southernese and I don't realize it because not only did I live in Georgia for 3 years, but 2 of my 3 combat tours, I was the only dude on the team not from Mississippi East. Accent. I have stories upon stories about how I'd come home on leave and I would get made fun of because apparently I sounded like a walking, talking Larry the Cable Guy joke. And I didn't. It just happened because I have my little flat Phoenix accent, and apparently I come home talking like a hillbilly. It happens around Holly. Holly breaks my balls about it every now and then because I'll sound like this, and I'll be like, "Y'all shut the fuck up," and it'll just. I don't even mean it. I don't even know I do it.
Yep.
And it's and apparently it scares people because they're like, "Does he have a gun?" It's like, no, I'm from Arizona. We have guns because it's Arizona. I don't have to have that accent for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do occasionally go into angry hillbilly mode. Mac is just keeping the dog in check.
Yeah, trying to anyway.
Trying to. Need to
But
give
yeah, the Chiefs
Benadryl.
play on Sunday.
I hope they lose. Sit.
Fuck you, Mac.
That was said so passively. She was like, "Yeah, the Chiefs play on Sunday," and I just hear, "Yeah, I hope they lose."
So rude.
I like Pat
So
Mahomes.
rude.
Have you not seen Jackson
If
Mahomes?
they win this game, then they go to the Super Bowl.
And they will lose. I hope
No.
Yes, they will.
I mean, listen,
You know
you
what?
okay? I want to point out Mac's manipulative predictions right now because he's being a gaslighting shit. So I just want to point this out. He's like, they will lose, and then you go, but they might go to the Super Bowl, and he goes, okay, then they'll lose then instead. No, it's not an if and or. I'm just going to point that out, Mac.
Yeah, no. They are going to make it to the Super Bowl. And you know what? I'm kind of okay if they make it to the Super Bowl if they lose to the Lions. I would be okay with them losing to the Lions, honestly.
Guess what? I think the Ravens are going to get them, and I think it's just Lamar Jackson this time.
No.
Yes.
No.
Lamar Jackson's time. It's time.
You know what's
fair.
funny? We said all these Swifties are football fans now. So there's this cosplayer I follow. And she is also now into football because Taylor Swift is into football. She's one of those. And she's sitting next to, I think, her dad or her uncle in the stands. And every time something happens, she comically but authentically keeps filming herself looking at her dad going, what just happened? What just happened? What just happened? But she's owning it. And I'm fine with that. Go ahead and own it, girl. Do your thing.
Yeah.
She's funny about it, though. You know what? I think it's about time that avid football fans and a crowd like the Swifties learned to ally, because that's what America's supposed to be, is all the very different groups of fucking people are supposed to get along. So I'm fine with this. Let's fucking go.
And I feel like her and Jason Kelsey just kind of share a little bit of the same energy.
Yeah.
And
Like,
me
I
and
feel
Arizona
like
dude,
they're
you
both,
don't watch football.
Like, have a menace energy inside of them. And he gets to let it out a little more than she does. But like, she fully encourages it, I believe.
You're right,
I
Mac.
fully believe that she encouraged Jason Kelsey's shirtless antics this past game.
Yo, I'm fine with that. People can be obnoxious as shit in public. I respect obnoxious as long as it's entertaining and not cringy.
Yeah. And not hurting people.
There is a line. There are lines you don't cross. Like, I'm obnoxious, but I also don't stand on the bus stop drunk at night right outside the bar yelling stupid shit.
No, he actually helped show a little girl show Taylor Swift her sign.
Here's the thing, and now Mac is right. I don't follow football. Let me correct that statement. I don't follow any sports, anything. As an industry, I actually hate it. However, I will be a Swiftie and a by proxy Chiefs fan just to piss off all the other shitty, obnoxious, opinionated old white dudes my age and up who are just dicks because they don't like young girls being into something. They can eat the peanuts from my hot, fresh shit as I buy my next Taylor Swift album.
What's the name of her album?
What's that? I don't care. I'm just going to buy it.
Well, we're hoping that the next album is Reputation Taylor's version, which you should definitely fucking buy, dude. You will enter.
You know I'm gonna call you out on this.
If there is an album to fucking hop on the bandwagon with, it's
no.
one.
Mac, there's nothing to call me out on because I own what I do. There is zero to call me out on. You will catch me in no deception and no bullshit at any point in time.
Nope.
It's like, why are you a Taylor Swift fan? To piss off dudes that look like me.
To piss off the Brad dads and Chads.
Bingo.
You will stop.
No,
I will not.
Brad's, Chads, and dads. Sorry.
Stop ganging up on me.
I will not.
You will stop ganging up on me.
Nope.
Negative.
You will stop ganging up on me.
No.
Mac, I'm gonna mail you a fart in a mason jar. How about that?
These are not the droids you're looking for.
You're also
You
not
do
a
not
Jedi.
want to sell me dust sticks. You do not want to sell me dust sticks. You do not want. I want to sell you dust sticks. You want to go home and rethink your life. You want. I want to go home.
I'm going to buy a Taylor Swift album. There's nothing you can do about it.
I'm not telling you. There's some things Jedi's can't do.
I don't even understand how you like. Did you even notice that Black Potion played Taylor Swift for most of the night?
Damn it! Yes, they did. Was that?
Yeah,
weird?
they did. You want to know why? Because it was my
'Cause it was your
fucking
birthday?
birthday.
Okay. Well, if I'm gonna go down there April.
Oh,
28th.
by the way, since I haven't said it, happy fucking birthday, Kat.
Yeah, I
Thank
said
you.
that. I
Yeah,
already said it.
I've neglected. No, I said since I haven't said it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
because
not-
we haven't had a podcast since my birthday, and I don't think we had one right before. So yeah.
Yeah, that's understandable.
Yeah.
But
Thank you.
I'm gonna come down there. I'm gonna go down there. April 28th on my birthday, and I'm gonna tell them, hey, play Kanye West. No,
No. No.
play
It's
Graduation
disgusting.
to piss you off. Graduation. It's a good. Actually, Graduation is not a bad. Huh?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So probably going to be a little controversial.
What I do?
Do you think it's okay for a man to, without permission, take the likeness of a woman in nude
No,
and
it's not right.
post it
No.
all over the
No,
internet?
it's not right. I mean, I
No.
know I was joking about it afterwards. It's not right.
No,
Yeah,
it's not right.
it's not right. I was joking about that, but that was not right. I was like, why are these photos
No.
popping up on my Twitter?
No,
It just popped up. I didn't
not
care.
right. Actually, really sickening.
No, it's shitty.
Yeah, it's shitty.
And
I
that
was
is why we
like,
don't
who-
support Kanye
At
West.
first, I was like, who is this? This is not Taylor Swift. This is somebody else. What the fuck? Yeah. That's what happens with the world. The world is shitty. Why do you keep pushing the table? The world is shitty, and we have shitty people, and
Mhm.
that's just the way it is. You
And
guys,
that's why we don't support Kanye West.
well, look, that is true. But the reason why I'm just did that to piss you off. I don't like Kanye West. I just literally say, can you play Drake?
I don't know anything bad about Drake.
Okay, cool.
If
Play-
there is, like, let me know. But off the top of my
I'm-
head, I don't know anything
I'm
bad
gonna
about
get
Drake
him.
that
I'm gonna make
deserves that.
everything. No, I'm gonna make Black Potion sad. I'm just like play Marvin's Room. I want you to play Marvin's Room 24/7.
Oh, dude, if we want to make Black Potion sad, I have a depression playlist. Like, we're good. It's not gonna be that
I
hard.
can make. Don't worry, I can top it. Like I literally say, play Marvin's Room 24/7 because that will make you depressed. Like
Wait,
God.
play what? 24/7?
Marvin's Room.
Marvin's Room.
Marvin's Room
I don't know
Marvin's
that.
Room.
I'm not familiar with that
Drake.
piece of music.
by Drake. It is
Oh, I
like
don't really
depressing.
follow Drake, so
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
listen
it's
to that
really
either.
depressing. Like he just sitting there saying, "I'm sad. I want my girlfriend, and I need my baby."
Yo, you know what that sounded like just now? That sounded like Mac was trying to make a
Dude.
country album.
You want to cry? Listen to "This Is Me Trying" off of I think it's off of it's off of Folklore.
Not familiar.
So Taylor Swift Folklore. This Is Me Trying. You want to fucking cry? Listen to that.
I was crying already
I-
today, but it was a specific episode of a TV show. So
Oh, that's fair. I was binge watching The Rookie all day.
Look,
For
I
me-
just
for
wanna,
me, it
like, I
was-
just want to say this. I just want to say this right now, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Fuck Brian
Uh-oh.
Adams and fuck everything that I do. That song fucking sucks.
no, it's a great song, but it is way overplayed over the years.
Yes, it is.
You know it's a great album that'll make you cry?
What?
Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron.
Not
That's
familiar.
A fucking. You've never seen the movie Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron.
Doesn't sound familiar.
Dude, it is literally a movie about a horse, and the horse is narrated by fucking Matt Damon.
I actually
I
cried.
am not even kidding. Look it up right now.
I believe it.
It is
Bill-
narrated by fucking Matt Damon, bro.
Phil Collins made me cry.
And the whole album basically is done by Phil Collins.
Yeah. Phil
Yeah, I
Collins.
For me,
Look
it's
out
not
there.
really. I don't get a lot of tears out of music. I relate, but
Yeah.
because honestly, most veterans that relate to music relate to fucking angry, violent music like "Hell Let Loose" and
fair.
"When You Say God, I Say Satan"
I mean,
stuff like that.
I mean,
Um,
Land of Confusion is probably one of my best favorite Phil Collins songs. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You
That's
know,
all-
there's a heavy metal band that's like defending Taylor Swift.
Oh, Disturbed.
Yeah, that's it.
Yes, I think I shared that video with you at one point. But yeah,
Possibly. I've seen it a couple
David-
times, honestly.
David Draymond was down in the audience talking to fans, and some douchebag goes, "Fuck Taylor Swift," and David Draymond goes, "Hey man, fuck you. Taylor Swift kicks fucking ass." And I was
Yeah.
like, "Go, dude!" Like, and here's the thing: I could not be a fan of Taylor Swift at all. What douchebag just drops a name like that randomly when so like, fuck you, dude?
That
You're
has
a piece of-
nothing to do with what
nothing to
is
do with what's
happening.
being talked about.
Yeah. Here's another thing I can't stand is why the fuck were you okay? So here's my thing, and I don't get it. I don't know what is up with this generation. Why are you gonna pay? I don't know, a big amount of money to go to a fucking concert.
That's not new.
But
It's Taylor
I'm
Swift.
not finished. I'm not finished yet. Just to take off your damn shoe and throw it at him.
No, okay, that I agree with.
That's fair.
That I agree
That's
with.
fair.
That's-
You should never. First of all, you shouldn't throw things at people in general unless you're doing it in self-defense where they're trying to harm you.
No,
Well,
it's,
no,
yeah, I get
I
that.
Or
agree.
it's a fucking game like football. You literally have to throw a ball at somebody.
Yeah,
No, I
mean,
agree.
I don't throw the shoe at you.
Otherwise,
Fuck
why
you.
the fuck are you throwing things at people?
I
No,
don't know.
first
I
off,
just-
no. So here's the thing. I agree with Mac. Like, because those tickets were what, 2 months rent for
too
some
much
folks.
rent, and you gonna
Oh
sit up there
God,
and just,
no.
you gonna
There's
this is
like floor
like-
seats were insane.
Uh,
We paid
and they
just under
paid-
300 for
But no,
our,
the point
we were
is
kinda
they
up.
paid an exorbitant amount of money
Yeah.
to go in to be a dick.
yeah.
and
yeah, like you going in there and like what, like you're just going right there. I can just picture you just going through there and you paid your ticket and you're just right there like this and say, yeah, like you're just sitting there with the shoe, just sitting there ready.
Yeah. Like,
like-
you're down a grand and a half, $2,000, and now you're down a shoe. You're a
Yeah.
dumbass. You're a
Throw this motherfucking
dumbass.
shoe with somebody.
For real.
Yeah.
You're a dumbass at
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
Like, first off, even if you don't like Taylor Swift, let's put that on the table. Even if you don't like
Yeah.
even if you don't like Taylor Swift, you showed up
Hmm.
to bitch
Pay her
about.
money.
Yeah, you paid her a chunk of fucking
Yeah,
money.
you paid her a chunk of money just to sit in there and listen to her. Why the fuck are you gonna sit in there? And throw a shoe
Okay,
at her?
that is the financial equivalent of making sure that a crowd full of people know you don't give a fuck. You clearly give a fuck because you took the time to tell them you give a fuck. I hate Taylor
Right.
Swift. Well, you just spent $2,000 on Taylor Swift, you dumb son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's what I feel like. Yeah, like I'm
And
not
you spent $2,000 and a shoe. You dumb
gonna
fuck.
Right?
You're dumb. You're dumb.
Yeah. I'm the type of person.
What are you gonna do with one fucking half of a shoe pair?
You know what he's gonna do? They're gonna get caught walking out with one shoe. They're gonna be like, that dumbass threw the shoe at Taylor Swift. Take his
Mhm.
ass away.
You know what? I'm just gonna be honest here. If I was doing a show and it was like cheap and somebody throw a shoe at me, I literally like, you ain't getting that shoe back. I'm gonna sell
I
this
can-
on eBay.
I can only deal with so much stupid in life. This is why I don't participate in organized sports television anymore, because I see people. Look, here's the thing. Right after I got out of the army, one of the first jobs I did was private security, because security companies love veterans because we're already trained
They
to do the
do.
job.
They
And
really do.
They do. And they pay like shit, but they also know a lot of veterans struggle after they get out. So we're a target audience for security companies. And I'm going to tell you right now, people waste time and money to go places, to go and do stupid shit and get in more trouble.
Yeah.
You're fucking stupid. Like, I remember a dude getting taken out in handcuffs because he picked a fight in a nice restaurant. He picked a fight in a Yard House. That's a fairly nice
I
restaurant.
haven't even been to that yet. It's so
Yard House.
expensive.
Yard House, yeah, Yard Houses are not. I'll tell you what, we'll go and we'll come. I'll take you to a Yard House. I like Yard. I really, really like Yard House. Actually, they have the
Never
best nachos and a fucking ridiculous beer selection. And they're. I have stories about when I used to do security at Yard House. So anyway, we had a San Francisco 49ers. So this is why I hate 49ers, because the Cardinals and the 49ers have a rivalry. Now, let me tell you, I don't care about sports ever,
I thought
but
Cardinals with baseball.
that's the St. Louis Cardinals. The Arizona Cardinals are football.
Yeah, Arizona Cardinals are football. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
okay.
The
They were
Cardinals,
St. Louis Cardinals.
No, they weren't.
They were.
That's a different discussion for a different time. We're not going to go down that tangent right now
I know.
because a Mac tangent is 30 minutes we don't have.
I know.
So I don't like the Niners. I don't like the Niners. So like the two most hated sports teams on my radar are the Niners and the Jets. I'll tell stories about those later. But there were Niners fans that paid for the travel to come from San Francisco, California to Arizona, to Phoenix. They got a hotel. They bought dinner and drinks in an expensive restaurant. And they picked fights with Cardinals fans, got their asses kicked, and then the police took them away anyway because they started the fight. So they're down travel expenses, they're down food, they're down drinks, and they're in jail. So here's the thing. You pay to go to a show, to go to an event, to go to a social scenario, and then you cause trouble. You're a fucking moron.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. You really are.
You're fucking stupid. I don't care if it's a Taylor Swift concert or if it's a Buffalo Wild Wings. If you went to a place where people are just trying to have fun and enjoy the event and you pick a fight, you're a piece of shit. And I hope you get lowered into a wood chipper in front of your family. Now, the reason I'm so angry about it is I used to work private security, and those guys made otherwise busy days even worse. So fuck them. Also, fighting over a sports team is like fighting over a politician. They don't even know you exist. Shut the fuck up
fair.
and go home.
That's fair.
Fighting. You can bitch.
They
and
really
shit.
don't.
That's fine.
Well, that's my entire argument about like hating them too. Is like, what does hating them do for you?
See,
Like,
I don't hate the
they
team.
don't know you exist.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't
no,
hate.
I'm not even talking about teams. I'm talking about people in general, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
celebrities, football players, like specific people. Like, what does hating that specific person even do for you? Oh, you're gonna
Exactly.
be vocal about it? They don't fucking care. They still make money regardless of what you fucking say.
Yeah, it's kind of like you know
Like-
who's the master of taking hate and turning it into money. At least as I was coming into my like formed later adult years, Miley Cyrus. I'm gonna tell you something. I love Miley Cyrus.
I
'Cause when-
love what she's done now.
I love everything about Miley Cyrus. You know why? Because she went through. She turned 18. She turned into her sexual expression explosion. That's fine. You do you, girl.
Yeah.
And then all these frustrated middle-aged men who have clearly been perverts waiting for her to turn 18.
Yeah.
She turned
As
18.
men do because they call us jailbait.
Exactly. Because they fall for it if they get the opportunity because they're
Oh
stupid.
yeah.
As soon as she turned 18 and she did like her whole wild thing, all these dudes just locked on to criticizing her, which A, now you're paying attention. She's getting money. B,
Mhm.
now you're paying attention. She's getting money. C, when you criticize her, all you do is weaponize the existing people that are already dedicated to whatever she does. So when you shit on people who aren't really doing anything wrong, you might not like their entertainment presence. That's fine. That's your preference. But when you're militant, when you're aggressive, when you're hostile over entertainment, all you do is generate more credit for the side you hate or the scenario you hate than the side of the scenario that you like.
The only thing I didn't particularly like about her bangers era was her like hairstyle and general look. Because I
Yeah.
didn't feel like it made her like her like best self. Like it really didn't look good on her.
I'm
Like
gonna be
I don't
honest
mind
with
what she did as far as music and like actions and whatever. Like that's
Yeah.
fine, but it's like the hairstyle didn't suit her per se.
Very-
Like it was the color was good,
I'm going to tell you,
but not so much. I didn't
old
like
guy
it.
experience who's been across multiple decades, social generations, etc. I'm not saying this applies 100% of the time, but I do think it's an accurate blanket statement. You got to have a real specific fashion and construction to shave the sides of your head and cut your hair short. Otherwise, you just look
Yeah.
like a lunatic who attacks men for no reason. I'm not saying it's an actual fact. I'm just saying
No,
like
but it-
that's what you generate.
I am of the opinion that there are certain hairstyles like that one. That is a good example of one where it only looks good on certain people. And I've
Boom.
seen it look good on people. Like I have. There are people that absolutely look amazing with that haircut.
Now she
I
didn't
don't
pull it
think
off.
she
I'm
looked-
sorry.
I don't think she looked amazing with it. I think
Got it.
she looks amazing with every other haircut I've seen her in, literally from bob, long hair, like what she has now. She looks great now.
Yeah.
I love how she looks now. She actually looks kind of happy and healthy, or at least she's getting there.
Can I also say I now have multiple reasons to hate Liam Hemsworth. It started out like I saw, and I don't know what happened in their
Fucking
house.
Crim killer.
I don't know what happened in their house, and I don't care. But like, here's the thing: in the rare instance I'm actually in a relationship, if you're a little spunky in public, I don't care. Like the whole thing where she licked the air in front of his face and he looked all embarrassed and shitty. Dude, look here, not fucking Henry Cavill. I'm gonna punch you in the mouth. Like, so I hate him because he was just a. Here's the thing: like, okay, even if something is wild and it's a problem behind closed doors domestically, we'll just say that's the scenario. I don't think that was the scenario. We'll just say it was. You still address it behind closed doors. Because she just showed affection, maybe in an unusual way that you don't like. She just showed affection and adoration to you in public, and you're like, could you not? What a piece of shit.
Is it really something that they don't like, or is it just something that goes against social norms, though?
And social norms is a terrible term in 2020 something anyway. I agree with you. I get what you mean. I get you.
Yeah.
But here's the other thing.
Well, I hate social norms because it's not normal to show affection like that, but her.
But I mean, it's not like she fucking took his hand, shoved it up in her cooter in the middle of public or something. She didn't do anything that was crazy. He's just a prude piece of shit.
Yeah.
And now on top of that, let's go with the other reason I hate Liam Hemsworth.
Did they kill Primrose?
I don't know anything about that, but
Hunger Games.
that'd be why I don't know.
Fandom thing.
Because he's not Henry Cavill.
And he's replacing him as The Witcher. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it anyway, but
Nope,
it's not gonna be.
Nope. Our Lord and Savior, the King and Lord of Nerds, Henry Cavill has abandoned the role for very good reasons. I'm abandoning the product.
You know what's coming up that's gonna be amazing though?
What's that?
Avatar: The Last Airbender. Have you seen the trailer? Have you seen the trailer?
It's generational. I didn't really watch it growing up.
Dude, just watch the trailer.
I might. It's a cool thing to know about.
Like, it's really, really, really fucking good.
But I'll tell you,
I will have to say, has nailed the bending.
I will tell you what I have. I am watching though. Is I've only peripherally gotten into it, and I have to be careful because when I say I'm into it, I'm gonna get flooded by nerds who don't know how to shut the fuck up. And nerds are my crowd, but there's a difference between being passionate about something and ear raping somebody with something.
Fair.
Warhammer 40K. Henry Cavill's going to produce a 40K show, or he's trying to. And I've played one or two of the games recently, and they are fun. And honestly, Henry Cavill, everything that dude does is just fucking entertaining. So I'm here for it.
I hope he does, because he seems like
that's
Henry
his thing.
Cavill
he's passionate about it. He loves 40K.
And that's when you know it's going to be good. If they give him control and let him have input, then it'll be good.
That's the thing. He is going to be the executor of the whole thing. They can't take the control away from him, like the dickheads running The Witcher did. And that's, here's the thing. Resurrection of a dying fandom is something that when you have a passionate producer. So Star Trek just went through this problem. So Star Trek was good through the 60s, when then it had a break, and then up through the turn of the millennium. And then the last handful of movies before they went away for a while were kind of shitty. The first two Chris Pine movies were good. The third one was not. But
I don't remember the third one.
That's because nobody gave a shit about it. It was not that good. But so there's new Star Trek. Now the new animated show is kind of like a cross between Rick and Morty and Star Trek. It's really good. It's called Lower Decks. Strange New Worlds is everything cool about new and old Star Trek. And then there's Star Trek Picard. First season was fairly good. Season 2 not. Season 3 was spectacular. And then there was Discovery. First 2 seasons not so good. Last 2 will be 3 seasons are going to be good. But Star Trek Picard was able to recover because they took the production away from shitty corporate, we think we're going to print money with pandering, and they gave it to somebody who knows about Star Trek and is passionate about it for years. And Star Trek Picard season 3 won awards. It just ran and did amazing things because they took the project away from shitty, dodgy, old money printers and gave it to someone who's passionate about the subject matter. That's what they need to fucking do. And I hope TV production studios learn this because they keep failing that lesson. I'm done ranting now, I think.
All right.
Hi, Mac.
I'm back. I'm still here. Yeah. So, anything else, people? You want to?
You know what's funny? Usually Mac is the one eating up space, and we're like, "Come on, Mac." No, we're okay, Mac.
Well, no offense. I had a long day. I apologize.
No, you're good, man. You're good. But it's usually me, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. That's fair.
That's fair.
And
That's fair.
somehow, me and Arizona dude got on a tangent about Taylor Swift.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mac. I mean,
No, it's
sorta.
okay. It's okay. Go Bucks.
Go.
Go Chiefs.
Fuck you.
Hey,
So,
I got something. There may be random Arizona dude merchandise soon.
all right, go ahead. Talk
Hey.
about it.
Looky that.
Ooh. Keychain, nice.
I'm also gonna have coasters and zipper tags pretty soon. Maybe we'll see. I gotta do some things before it potentially becomes copyrighted, but we'll see.
Right.
Very
We
nice.
got- as you saw, random Arizona dude, you're talking about how you're not in the trailer. You're on the thumbnail, so I'll fix that up.
Which thumbnail?
The thumbnail that we got up today on YouTube. If you look it up,
Today. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Today.
Mac. That's a technicality. That's all right. I don't care. I'm not actually heard about it. It's just funny because I've been participating.
I'll work on it. Like I said, when I edit stuff, I just gotta edit a lot of stuff, and I just, like I said, I apologize for that because, like I said, this month has been very hectic.
Shit happens, bro. You're
Yeah,
good.
yeah, shit happens. It's been very hectic. Like,
Understand. I'm breaking your balls, but I'm not taking shots. Don't worry
I
about
understand.
it, bro.
I understand. It's just been real hectic this month. Ever since the start of the year, it's just like I had one, like when I came back home, came back home from my trip, everything was like it was easy work days, and then all of a sudden I thought, okay, well, I'm gonna work on this today, and then as soon as I start to say I'm gonna work on this today, I'm literally working on like 5 houses in a week, and I'm like, oh shit, give me a break. So that's what's been happening with me. So I haven't had time to do that. But I've had time to play Baldur's Gate 3 for y'all, so be happy. You got content.
Oh, so you're addicted to crack.
Yeah, I did not.
That's the best crack.
Look, I did not deny myself. I literally am telling you that as an addict of Baldur's Gate 3, I'm telling you not to do it.
Look, okay, you know what you need to do? Play Baldur's Gate 1 and 2.
That's what I feel like. If I do that, I really want to burn. Here's the thing: I want to make Owl play 1 and 2 just so she could just see the horrors of it. But I feel like it would literally destroy her for some odd reason because she just like I feel like she's glad she's like she's not GLaDOS, but we need the GLaDOS Slayer and to tell her that the cake is a lie. But she does not want to accept that the cake is a lie. I have accepted it.
I'm not quite sure I put together your imagery on that one, bro, but I think we'll proceed.
I'm just doing random shit to do random shit.
I can tell.
It's random shit.
Here's the cool thing about Baldur's Gate 1 and 2. It's now there's an enhanced edition. They fit modern resolution. The pathing is better than it was with the 90s version, so like shit doesn't get hung up. And it's available on all platforms. I think it's actually even available on mobile if your phone is beefy enough. Let me verify real quick. But shit, it might even be available on Switch.
But I've been playing.
What is Baldur's Gate 1 or 2?
1 and 2, the enhanced editions.
I don't think so.
But
I'm gonna look real quick.
I've been playing. Also, I played that, but Kat, you have been so proud of me because somebody said
But I think Baldur's Gate is on Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 is on Xbox.
Yeah, so Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 enhanced edition is on mobile. Let me check.
Kat, you
I'm
would have
just
been so
curious, man.
proud of me. I argued so on the championship round we were arguing what is the worst Sims game, and I picked Sims 3.
That's not well,
I picked Sims 3.
I don't think it's the worst, but granted, I didn't play 1.
Well,
Baldur's Gate
I
1
mean,
and
by today's standards, 1 would be the worst, obviously, because it's the oldest. Like,
yeah, but somebody picked Sims 2.
well, I didn't. I could never figure out Sims 2. I couldn't even figure out how to move my fucking character.
Yeah.
It wasn't very inclusive or
confirmation.
self-explanatory.
Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 enhanced edition is together as a pack on the Nintendo Switch, normally for $49.99, currently on sale for $15 on the Nintendo Switch. Folks, for $15, Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 on the Switch, get that shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, that is one of the most groundbreaking RPGs of all time at the turn of the millennium. Go get it for 50. Go get that back for $15.
Wait a minute, I picked Sims 4. I said Sims 4 sucked. I'm just playing with you.
I'm just gonna
Fuck off out of here, Mac.
I don't think nobody's playing with anybody. I think you heard Cat shock and you just don't want to die.
Yeah, I don't. Look, I'm not afraid. I'm gonna be honest here. I'm not afraid of Cat because I'm more afraid of Owl than Cat because Owl crime scene investigation shows. She probably could literally.
So do I. And
Yeah, but
we'll
I'm-
team up, bro.
And I'm an ex-United States Army, Iraq, and Afghan combat
I'm
vet. I'll
scared
teach.
of you
I'll,
too, but I'm
I'll-
not
no.
gonna
He's
get
a
Cat.
part of the Swift Army now.
Yeah. So
Ah!
Swifty's got another scary motherfucker in their ranks.
Yeah, we did.
Actually, what's funny?
Dude,
So
I
Kat-
cannot wait to get you a shirt.
I'm here for it. Now, here's the thing. So, Kat, here's what's funny. So, I think I tagged you in one of my earliest baby sister ever, Allison, was on one of my Facebook posts about me becoming a Swiftie.
Yeah.
Her husband, who they've semi recently got married, who is also an Army brother, is also capable of scary shit. So, I'm just saying, Mac, you don't need to be scared of me. You need to be scared of what I'm going to teach other Swifties.
Shit.
Because
Okay,
a leader acts when necessary, but he enables those beneath him to do other things.
Cat is not scary. I met Cat and
I'm gonna teach y'all right now. I can. Okay, women from Texas are already scary. If I teach them the shit I know, you're dead. I'm gonna put that on the
And
radar.
I'm
let it
already
be
a
known.
rogue, so I have a predisposition, especially to stealth.
What she said.
look. I'm a red shirt. I just come back.
Wait, but that means you die first.
Yeah, I die, but I just come back. I always come back, motherfucker.
Well, here's the thing. You said a red shirt and you come back. Red shirts never came back.
Well,
I'm the
dang, I
Star
got
Trek
right.
fan in the room. Let me tell you.
Yeah,
Red
yeah.
shirts never came back. They were simply replaced with other red shirts.
Well, how you know I'm not? How you know there's not a clone red shirt? Also, I build in the theory that
Because
that,
Starfleet has against cloning.
I also have a theory that Darth Vader don't have the Force choke. They just do that shit and just replace them with a random person because they don't want to get hit with the lightsaber. I just feel that way,
They're just into Daddy Vader's kink. That's all.
Yeah, exactly. Like, choke me, Daddy.
They are literally levitating above the ground sometimes.
They have that technology though. It's the Star Wars universe.
It's Star Wars, yeah, it's bullshit, yeah.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
didn't believe it until I saw. Now I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say something good about
Right.
what
Okay,
was
hold
it?
on. Before Mac loses himself in a 9-hour tangent, I just gotta ask: Do you think Anakin Skywalker practiced his Force choke on Padme consensually? You better clip that. You better goddamn clip that because that's brilliant.
I want to dress up as Padme and find out.
Just to get choked, just to have Hayden Christensen choke you. That's right, Daddy. Give me your big red lightsaber.
Find an Anakin.
Help me, Annie. Help me.
Choke me.
Help me,
Show
Annie.
show me your Force, Darth Daddy.
Choke me.
I
Dude,
broke
Damn it.
Darth,
I'm not gonna lie.
Darth Daddy.
Like fucking in cosplay can be a kink.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
I know, because I was security at a convention once.
I want to say this. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something that'll probably make a lot of Star Wars fans pissed and come after me and probably.
It's okay.
take them.
We didn't have enough people watching the channel for it to matter anyway.
Yeah, yeah. I
mean,
think,
we have. Oh, we just lost one. It's 4 now.
Yeah.
I think that Star Wars Rogue One is not that bad.
No, I actually like it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rogue One wasn't bad. I mean,
people hate
I didn't
it.
read
They
the
were coming
books though, and I've never I get it. Okay, I read the Hunger Games books before the movies came out. I understand how much they left out of it, and it's still a great series. I understand being upset that a series or something did not follow the source material exactly, but sometimes you just gotta enjoy something for what it is.
So
Oh.
there's a little truth behind that. Now, as long as they don't pull like a Witcher season 3 and beyond and just
I
go
mean,
fuck all
yeah.
the source material.
I mean, yeah.
But here's the thing. Now I'm saying this with like a broad brush. I'm not saying it applies specifically to Hunger Games or Lord of the Rings or what the fuck ever else. Here's the thing with a novel. With a cinematization of a novel. Simply doing exactly what was in the book is boring. Because the story has already been told.
Yeah.
So you got to spice it up a little. A. B. The general American populace is borderline, I don't want to say illiterate, but as somebody who's worked in numerous places and aspects of the world, I can tell you that frequently enough, I've actually seen where they're like, that's not what they did in the book, but if you read it, it is what they did in the book, but people don't read enough English to know better. That doesn't happen as often, but it is one of the fringe things that occurs. That's A, and then there's B. C, sometimes social norms change, and what flew in a book is not going to fly in a movie.
Yeah.
D, quit bitching, nerds. Watch the fucking movie and shut up. If you don't like it, don't go back to it, because the best way to patronize a product is not to participate in it. Because like we said earlier with Miley Cyrus, bad publicity is good publicity, because now you're just galvanizing the fans that already love it. So shut up. Yes, I'm fine with some departure, but canon also has to be rewritten. Let's go back to Star Trek, even if it's not necessarily a movie. The 60s Star Trek was hokey as shit, even by 60s standards.
I'm gonna be honest here. You're gonna get mad at me as a star. I'm actually kind of a star.
Didn't the 60s have that one guy that played Professor X?
No, that was the
guy?
that was the
They're
80s
two
and
different
90s
guys.
Star. That was the 80s and 90s Star Trek. That was Sir Patrick Stewart.
That's
Okay, I'm a little.
That's
early-
Star Trek.
or
No, we're
late.
talking about
That's
Star
next-
Trek. So hold on,
I'm
Max.
like,
Say what
I thought they were the same person.
they were both captains, but different TV shows.
Yeah,
different points.
But
of-
played by the
Okay.
same actors. When I
Yeah,
meant.
this
No.
James Tiberius Kirk and one of them Jean-Luc Picard. There was two different.
So Captain James T. Kirk was William
Yeah.
Shatner in the 60s and the motion pictures. Sir Patrick Stewart was Captain Jean-Luc Picard in TNG, the movies, and Star Trek and Star
The
Trek.
Next
Picard.
Generation. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Max, say what you were going to say that you thought was going to piss me off as a Star Trek fan.
Damn it.
I can't
I'm
wait.
I'm not a full Trekkie, but I would like to say I'm
No, proceed with what you're going to say. Don't worry about rationalizing it. Just proceed with what you're going to say. Because I'm
I
probably
like
going to.
the new Star Trek films, damn it.
That's not a. Wait. Hold on. When you say new Star Trek films, you mean the Chris Pine ones?
Yes.
No. That's fine. 2 and 3 were the first 1 and 2 were great. 3 was
I like
middling.
Beyond. I like Beyond.
That's okay. Like I said, it was average. It was fine. It wasn't bad.
Yeah,
No.
I like Beyond. I thought personally,
That's not going to piss me
I
off.
did not like Into Darkness. I thought.
See, that one was way better than in Beyond.
Well, that's what we differ. I don't like Into Darkness because I was like, why you're redoing Khan? We already see this. That's my it.
Well, they had to redo it sooner or later because Star Trek. Here, look. So this is what I was going to go back to. This is what I'm talking about, like adjusting canon, whether it's a novelization or an old TV show. This is what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
The 60s Star Trek addressed social issues, but production and writing wise, it was hot garbage. It was crap. Now whatever. It had a low budget. It addressed fundamental issues in a time when America was even farther right wing than certain elements of it are now. And I'm not attacking conservative people. Far right wing is what I'm talking about. Well, that's a different subject
the
matter
far
discussion
right
time frame. Yeah.
I
People
know.
who are
Sorry.
people who are
I'm not.
people who are deeply political in either direction, I don't deal with them. That's a
That
whole
is
other
the
set of
true fact.
discussions. That's not a
Yep,
here
keep
subject
going.
matter.
Sorry.
No,
Keep going.
So Star Trek, here's the thing. Star Trek, Gene Roddenberry had a beautiful vision of the world. It was a little unrealistic, but not terrible. So Gene Roddenberry was a good social observer. He was not a good writer. TNG started to brush a lot of it up. Star Trek got better. But a lot of what happened in the 60s Star Trek just needs to be fucking rehashed. I'll give you an example. Here we go. So not a novelization, but readjusting canon. So for example, now the original series Star Trek takes place in the 2260s, 2270s. They said during the Romulan War, we did not have view screen technology. We have view screen technology right fucking now, 200 and some odd years earlier, 250 years earlier. So that needs a little
Hold on. What kind of technology?
view screen.
What is that?
Teleconferencing.
Like
This.
Zoom?
Yes.
Boom.
Oh, okay.
So in the
I
60s.
mean, we have fucking VR.
Yeah. So in the 60s, they didn't know that we would have this technology now. So that needs to be addressed. And there's certain technology we have now, more than one technology that Star Trek didn't have. Like, for example, in Star Trek The Next Generation, Lieutenant Commander Data, Lieutenant Data, I believe he was just Lieutenant Data at the time, talks about his as an android, as a synthetic artificial intelligent sentient life form. Talks about, he quotes a number, I forget what it is offhand, because there's a lot of Star Trek floating around up here, and sometimes that shit just goes wayward. But he quotes a number about his raw processing power. We actually have a fair number of computers now that have more raw processing power than an android 300 years in the future. So some of that shit needs to be addressed. So like this whole sticking to canon, everything has to be as it was when it was written, can't conflict with it. That's the biggest little bullshit I've ever heard in my fucking life. Star Trek is about progress. Star Trek is about, hey, might need to adjust this later if it doesn't make sense.
Can I explain why I like Into Darkness? Can I explain that?
Sure. I didn't watch
like
it,
Into
but
Darkness
I'm just
because
kidding.
It literally deals with Kirk's morality. Like I like that.
Oh, Star Trek's good about that.
Yeah, it dealing with his like he literally looks at himself like, shit, I literally am the same age as my father. So
When he had his yeah.
when he took over, so he's like, shit, this is how my father was when I was a captain. I'm literally about to be on the same age. You know, what is my legacy?
No. Into Darkness wasn't bad. It just wasn't groundbreaking. Like,
okay, I get that.
Now this has happened in Star Trek movies before. So like when it came to Star Trek movies, Star Trek Insurrection, which was a TNG era movie, Picard's crew, it was basically just an extended episode of Star Trek. It wasn't really cinematic.
Yeah.
It was fine, but it should have just been a 2-part episode of a TV show. That happens in Star Trek from time to time.
Yeah. And like I said, I got nothing against
Y'all need to watch the new Star Treks. Them sons of bitches are badass.
Yeah. I don't get me wrong. I like Into Darkness. I just think if I had to say it, if I literally like, if you were to put a gun to my face, I'd be like Beyond, Into Darkness, and then the original. I would go like that.
I will tell you there is one Star Trek opinion that it's not going to make me mad, but I will immediately have no respect for the person who wields this opinion. If someone tells me ever that Star Trek Deep Space Nine was the worst Star Trek, I automatically know they're a piece of shit human being.
So see, here's the thing. I haven't watched it, so I don't have an opinion on it.
Okay. If you can spare $9 a month, you should get Paramount Plus and watch all the Star Treks, because that's where it is. They took it off of Netflix and moved it over there. And I'm going to tell you right now.
Like I said, my knowledge goes to, because my mom literally watched Star Trek when I was a kid. So when I was a kid, we had one television set. So
I grew up like that. I know how that is.
Yeah.
But the cool thing about it, so when Paramount Plus picked up Discovery, Strange New Worlds, Picard, and even Lower Decks, there's cartoon violence, kind of Beavis and Butthead or Rick and Morty-ish. They took it from
Rick and Morty.
I mean, I agree, but Rick and Morty style, not Rick and Morty creepy staff. I know what you mean though. Fuck them too. But it took Star Trek from like this clean network television, G-rated folks can watch it, to like, for example, in season 1 of Picard, you watch somebody being dissected on a black market table. Someone pulls their eyeball and cuts it at the optic nerve while they're unanesthetized and sitting on a table screaming in pain. They address the fact that's been talked about in Star Trek, that there is a dark part of the galaxy that the Federation is not in, and they show it. Right. And it's like, whoa, I've never seen that on Star Trek. It's fucking good. It basically kind of is what Deep Space Nine wished it could have been if it was not constrained by TV. Right. And it's great.
And when we did a digital beatdown where we argued Star Wars versus Star Trek. And
You
we
can't
had-
compare those two things.
Huh?
You can't compare those two things.
Well, we're not comparing them. We just did a battle.
That's a comparison.
Well, we actually did a. The question was what is the worst captain from your perspective, from your respective genre? Scott picks Poe Dameron. I don't know if you're gonna hate mine.
I don't-
picked
Go to the answer.
Rucker.
I don't know who that is.
Rucker.
I don't know who that is.
Rucker.
I don't know who that is.
Next Generation.
There's
I don't
nobody.
watch Star Trek.
Riker.
Okay, he's not a captain though.
But he became one. Every
Not
time
in
he
the
takes
next-
over,
Not
every
in the
time he
next
took
gener-
over the ship, he when
That's a
Picard,
shitty. You are lucky you guys did not have me in that episode. I would have roasted all of you alive for that terrible transition of information.
Well, my argument was every time he took over the Enterprise, I had to come up with an argument.
You're about to get disassembled. I guarantee it.
I mean, it's technically a
Well, every
temporary
time he took over
captain.
the Enterprise, shit went wrong. He had to literally.
I mean, yeah,
That's-
terrible
that's-
captain.
That's plot armor. He's not a terrible captain.
Well, I mean, I understand that's plot armor, but the question isn't like not terrible plot armor. It's just
William Riker was an outstanding commanding officer.
he.
Well, actually, let me ask a question. Did he have bad luck? Or did his choices actually land them in those bad situations?
You have a third option that I will fill in so you're closer with bad luck. Here's what happened.
Okay, go ahead.
So the commander of the USS Enterprise, NCC 1701D, the Galaxy class Enterprise, Captain Jean-Luc Picard, played by Sir Patrick Stewart. So TNG, what would happen was you don't get to become a Starfleet captain of the flagship, which is the ships in certain areas of space that go out. They're not just in space managing logistics and squabbles and shit. They're out exploring, finding, dealing with shit. They don't get where they are by being punk asses. So
Obviously.
Not the point yet. Jean-Luc Picard was a subject matter expert on a lot of things. He had a lot of experience. So frequently enough, what had to happen was Starfleet had to grab him and take him somewhere else, or he had to lead a mission because he knew the shit that was going on in that mission. So Commander Riker had to take over.
Yeah.
So Commander Riker was put in positions that were already unstable, shitty, and difficult. And he did the best he could with what he had on hand. Now, I'm not saying
What about the board?
I'm not saying he did the best thing, but he did the best he could with the resources he had on hand. Also, what about the Borg? Commander Riker handled the Borg scenario fantastically. Would you like me to disassemble that shit for you?
Oh, can we go back to Taylor Swift?
God, I fucking-
Oh yeah, I picked what was the best race, and I picked the Borg.
The Borg aren't a race.
Well, the best alien, the most interesting alien species.
They're not an alien.
Well, I know. I just picked it.
I'll explain this to you later at some time, Kat. Don't worry. I know
Yeah,
Matt-
Yeah,
Matt,
please
don't
do,
talk
because
about
I'm
Star
so confused. Like,
No, and I'm
I
realizing
watched the Star Trek movies with Chris Pine, and I enjoyed them.
those are fun
I
movies.
didn't realize it was this complicated.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like I've seen a couple episodes of the older series, but I don't know which ones I watched.
Here's what it is. This is the way I would break down someone who might want to introduce to Star Trek. Don't worry so much about the millennial Star Trek, like the 80s, 90s, turn of the millennium. Watch the new shit. The new shit's really engaging. You don't have to know about old Star Trek to truly enjoy it, but there's a lot of Easter eggs. You'd be like, I know what they're talking about. That's fucking cool. I know what that is. But the new Star Treks, like on Paramount Plus, you can watch those without knowing much, except for Lower Decks. Lower Decks is just season after season of hilarious fucking Easter eggs. That show is nothing but fan service. But the rest of the Star Treks, you can watch without knowing almost anything. And if you have any questions, ask me, not Mac.
It's not about Star Trek. I
I know
actually
some
want to
shit
go
about
in a
Star Wars.
completely different direction. Has anybody watched Husband Hotel on Amazon?
No, I go out of my way to avoid it because of the fan base.
Why? Like, what is the fan base? I've just recently heard of this. Like, I watched Hell of a Boss on YouTube, and I love Hell of a Boss. But I haven't even made it through the first episode of Has Been Hotel yet. It is a musical,
Yes.
absolutely.
So here's the cool thing. I know it
But I
has
don't know
been
if it's
Hotel.
recent or if it just came out or like what the fuck.
It's been out for a handful of years. Now it has some wonderful, hilariously delightful, entertaining musical production, which was something you would not expect someone who looks like me to say. But it's actually very entertaining. I've listened to more than one version of the music, but they have a psychotic cult fan base like Supernatural and Lore Olympus have, where you'll be like, oh yeah, I want to check this out. Be prepared to have someone not shut up for 20 hours talking about it. It's just too much. So I've listened to it. I've paid attention to it peripherally, and I'm hesitant to even say that. But it's kind of like anime. It's if you tell someone, hey, I'm looking into anime, just walk out of the room because you're going to set them off and you can't deal with it anymore.
Yeah, no, I've been there. I'm not gonna lie. I really love the look of the main character, and I feel like it would make a great cosplay.
Alistair.
No, the female who's trying to the Princess of Hell.
Charlie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it off screen. I wouldn't mind looking more into it, but it's one of those things where if you engage the fandom, you're gonna have a terrible day.
That's
Guys,
fair.
I don't mean to end. I don't mean to tell y'all let's end this, but it's time to end this.
Okay.
Hey, for once we ran Mac over.
Yeah, that's a
That's
first. I feel
awesome.
like that needs a cheers.
I'm
Like,
good with
that
that.
is
Where's
a
my fucking
first
booze?
for us. Like, get your booze, bro.
Yeah, let's do that. Yes, saloon. Go fuck yourself.
Fuck
That
you
is
too,
like
Mac.
probably the very first time you and I have actually dominated the conversation over Mac.
You know what it was? I'm gonna say some controversial shit.
Taylor Swift.
No, this is so y'all. I'm gonna. So me, Mac, and Kat have a Discord chat, and we talk about whatever's coming up. And we mentioned something, and Mac said he needed to be put into witness protection, but he had this glorious typo, and it was the first time I've ever seen a typo be properly spelled and still be a word. And he said he had to be put into whiteness protection.
Because I'm white as shit, bro.
Dude, we are like 2 gallon jugs of whole milk.
I didn't say shit because I'm like, you know what? That's not inaccurate. It's
So
not like against me. Yeah.
So I commented because I don't give a shit. and I said, is that the best typo ever? And he ran with it. But whiteness protection probably would have served him during this episode.
It would have served well because it's true. I need help from whiteness protection. That's perfect. Yeah, I'm like, yep. I'm gonna remember
That's
this.
That's gonna be one of the first official pieces of Gamer Grudge merch.
You passed out on this white girl's couch, all right? You can't say shit.
I did.
Yeah, you did. And then this white girl makes sure you woke up in time to order your Uber to get to the fucking airport on time for your goddamn flight.
Yeah, so what about that
You're
whiteness
damn right.
protection, Mac?
Yeah, that is true. That's whiteness protection for you.
Here we are starting some shit. Right at the
Yep.
end though.
Cat seat. See, there you go. There you go. Yep.
Right at the fucking end, bro.
Exactly.
That's how it goes.
I tipped right back over. Give me
Whiteness protection. That's a t-shirt for Mac.
energy. White. Oh fuck.
Everybody say hi to Puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Hi, puppy.
Get him, puppy. Fuck his ass up.
Better not. I'll whoop your ass. Anyway.
No, you won't.
It's a lot. Want this dog. All right, so go ahead and plug. Go ahead and give your tell them about your channel and shit. Because I don't want to say the other word because I already said whiteness protection.
I'm white. Hi everybody. I'm Random Arizona Dude. I'm apparently the operating officer of Whiteness Protection. My Twitch is my Gmail, my Facebook, and my Instagram are all Random Arizona Dude. My Twitter is Random AZ Dude. I am a variety streamer on Twitch TV who also routinely does 24-hour streams benefiting Phoenix Children's Hospital via Extra Life. I also throw local charity parties. I have recently been playing Valheim. And just got Lethal Company, which I'm told is hilarious. I played it for about an hour with one of my baby sisters. That was super fun. I also played Fallout 76, 7 Days to Die. A huge variety streamer. We'll be getting a new computer soon. I've said hi in the chat. And I might have a TikTok soon, which could be interesting. But yeah, that's me. I'm done talking about me.
Hi, everybody. I am Chroma_cat. I am the one that they need whiteness protection from. So you can find me on pretty much everything at Chroma_cat94. I don't really stream much anymore except for this podcast. So this is pretty much where you can catch me every time. Mac, you are
Okay.
permitted to speak now.
Oh wow.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. No more whiteness protection.
I'm
You're
sorry.
fine.
I'm glad she's let me talk, Miss Cat. Glad you let me talk, Mr. Cat. Look. So
I just want to note it. I did behave this podcast. All right.
yes, you did. You did. Yes,
Not the
yes,
one. I
yes,
didn't
Miss
go off
Cat.
the
Yes,
rails.
yes, Miss Cat. You did.
All
You
right.
did.
All right. You don't have
Yes,
to
Miss
talk like
Cat. You
that.
did. Yes.
That's
Yes.
that's a little
Oh.
too racist.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to participate too much more in that one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't let
Plug
me go
it.
far.
We're
I can
not
get it.
going there.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I'm so you can come follow I'm Matt. You can come follow me at TimBookFan88. Yes, I understand people. We did not do the GF1 podcast. We're not doing that this month. We took a break. But we will be back with the GF1 podcast and Gamer Grudge next month. And we're gonna have Anime Army where it's gonna be a three. Look here, this is the deal. So Gamer Grudge, we're gonna be back, and it's gonna be better than ever. So get ready for that. Damn it, Crush. We're gonna be doing a lot of things. So
Uh-oh.
Gamer Grudge, this is legacy of game. So this time we're gonna be playing something. I will be fighting in the first fight. Me, Trill, and Scott will be fighting in the first episode of this season of Gamer Grudge, followed by Couples Grudge with the following month, Couples Grudge with Team Happy Hour in versus Team Shrink Bell, which is going to be fun. In between that will be Anime Urami, which will be the live action duel between me, Trill, and Zach. So, and they have the GF1 podcast and Last Call. So the month of February is going to be amazing. So, yeah, make sure you come by and see that.
I do have a peripheral plug, if I may.
Go ahead.
Forgot about this. Once certain things are streamlined for my I have a weird issue here where my internet is 50-50. So I can't schedule it in my 24-hour streams. Sometime during the year, one of my 24-hour streams is going to be Star Trek themed. So it's going to be Star Trek talking, Star Trek discussion, Star Trek panels and opinions, and some Star Trek gaming, but unfortunately Star Trek has a bad history in video gaming. It just does. So it's going to be one of the only streams I'm going to have that's not going to be 24 hours of just gaming. But just an FYI, if you're a Star Trek fan, 24 hours of all things Star Trek sometime during the year, once I can actually take the time to schedule it. But yeah, that's going to be at some time.
I'm talking about like that, so
Yeah. All the things.
I hope you can come on that episode and you can just talk shit to me.
I'm here for that episode. Let's do that. Yeah.
All right, so
I'm here to talk shit about Mac. Let's do it.
I'm here for it,
always
man.
talk shit about me. It doesn't matter. All you motherfuckers talk shit about me.
Yeah.
No way that I'm the person. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to fight this. Okay, I'm going to say this right here, right now.
Oh boy.
And I'm gonna say something after you.
You know what it is? Mac might as well be a German porn star for all the times he gets shit on.
So this year for my birthday,
Uh-oh.
which will be April 28th.
You want to get shit on?
No, I don't.
I'm not doing it.
No,
You'd have to pay me enough.
Even if it seems that everybody wants to come after me, I'm actually opening it up. Do y'all want to do a roast of Matt Poole?
Yes!
Oh, I'm a professional shit talker. Let's go.
I'm gonna have
Okay.
Arizona dude write my monologue because I'm
Yep.
not good at that shit,
Alright,
but
so-
he knows what to say.
Yeah, and you know we're gonna title it Whiteness Protection.
Yes! Yeah, no, he knows exactly what to make jokes about. Exactly.
So, all right. So, here's what's gonna happen, guys.
Shit, I forgot what I was gonna say after you.
So April the 28th. I know I'm not gonna put it on my birthday, but let's say April the 27th, which will be the day before my birthday, we will do the roast of Matt Poole. So you can
Fun.
do what you can say. Now keep it within reason. Don't be an asshole to me.
What
but
time?
Yeah.
don't know yet. I'm just saying we're gonna do it this year. Roast of Matt Poole.
Yeah.
Just so
You're
you
gonna
know,
be
literally dish it. You know, at the end of a roast, the person who's getting a roast will come out and talk his shit too. So I'm gonna say,
Oh, let's go. Dude, you are gonna be like a litter box. You're just gonna be covered in filthy shit.
So I'm gonna announce it. I'm announcing right now. We're gonna be doing that. So the roast of Matt Poole will happen. I'm gonna be 36. So hopefully we'll be doing this. This is gonna be fun. I cannot wait. So we're gonna do that. So let's go ahead and do that. So guys, the roast of Matt Poole will be.
I already put it on my calendar.
Yep. Send me an invite or something. I'll mark it.
I think I put it for as early as 6, but if you need it earlier than that, just let me know.
All right, I'll let you know. So we're gonna be doing that. But there we go, guys. I announced it. So guys, this is gonna be a fun year. You're gonna get a roast. You're gonna get some fun. This is gonna be fun. I've been wanting somebody to roast me for years. So I feel.
And
special.
somehow Taylor Swift will be mentioned.
Oh, I will write it into your jokes, Kat. Don't even worry about it. I got you. We'll co-
You know.
We got it.
know.
We got
yes.
it.
We
Don't
will
worry.
have a Zoom meeting.
We got you.
Hey,
Oh yeah. I'm gonna shit on you like a cheap litter box.
I choose to get the throne when I do this roast. All right, so
Oh, it's already scheduled. You cannot back out.
I'm
No.
not
It is
backing out. I'm
said
telling
on
you,
live.
I don't mind you roasting me. You roast me 24/7. It doesn't bother me. So this is just
It might, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Y'all can call it whatever you want. I take no offense.
Get that
All right,
dog and
so-
dog toy.
Huh?
Get that dog and dog toy.
I'm giving them a dog toy. Here, eat this.
That is a gun.
It's a
Well, he's American.
All right, so guys. So, all right, that's it for this episode of Last Call. We'll see you next time. Another episode of Last Call. Bye.
This is y'all.